Hello, this is Doctor and Master Rulin. I'm starting my Tao Science live show right now. And so today we're going to talk about how to use Tao Science to solve life problems. So any one of you have any life challenging situations in your life and have any questions, have situations you would like to get a solution, so please post on my Facebook, and so I can and we can do it together to see how Tao Science can help you to solve some life, some very challenging, difficult life situations which you have been maybe trying to do it for a long time and you have not been able to do it. So ask me questions. I will now look at the comments to see whether there's some anybody have any present any situations. So let me see. I'm still looking and still looking. It's moving very slow. But I remember somebody today, I saw it before, was asking about how to develop trust. How do you develop trust in your life? So so there's other questions. So if you have other life situations you'd like to solve, please post now. I wish I could hear you. I think I can. I guess it's just other people and we all can hear each other also. Let's think. It's moving very slow. So I was not looking at. So developing trust. Yeah. So. Anastasia Schmidt was asking about how to develop belief and trust. So I think that is a very, very good question. And so maybe we'll just focus on that, how to develop belief and trust. So I'll come back to this. Oops. So sorry for technical issues. Anyway, so anybody has any anything, so we can start now. So how can you develop trust and beliefs? Trust and belief is actually to really have trust and belief. I think we don't have trust and belief because we don't know the deepest truth. We don't know the truth about this world. We don't know the truth is each one of us are loved and protected and supported beyond our comprehension. Tao creates us. When Tao creates us, Tao already creates infinite possibilities, infinite matter, infinite energy. And when all we need to do is connect our heart. When we connect our heart to this divine, and then those things we can receive from divine and Tao, and then we manifest. So whatever our heart think, whatever our heart feels, and when we connect with the divine, and it can be manifested. So that is the deepest truth. So you may ask, so why in my personal life I have difficulties and I want to have a great relationships. I want to have money so that it can support my spiritual journey, can support my life. But why I do not have that? The problem is also with your heart. And a lot of us, our heart was thinking, oh, we don't trust. We don't know we're loved. We don't even know we are supplied. So we doubt. We said, how can we often think about how we struggle to how we can work hard, how we can fight with others, even get things from other people. So if you really learn the Tao Science, you will see when we think about those thoughts, that's also going to manifest. So you think you need struggle, so you manifest a life that is struggling. You think you need to work hard to get something. So you will actually reveal life. You constantly need to work hard, and you get some, but it's never enough. You still need to work harder and harder. Literally, I saw people literally like have that kind of life. They constantly say how hard they need to work, and they don't have that security. They don't feel the love from the divine Tao. So they constantly think they need to work hard. They don't think they deserve to have the abundance, have amazing life, have many people just love them, worship, like adore them. So they constantly actually pushing away those things. I see so many people in my life, and it's really heartbreaking actually for me to see. And but literally that's how humanity creates our life. We think we need to fight, and in our personal level, we fight for ourselves. We don't trust ourselves. We fight with other people. We're jealous of other people. We compete with other people. And then we manifest a life that's exactly what it is. So that's why actually a lot of people, they really think they're right. They think their opinion is so correct because that's exactly the life they create. It's true. And actually, Divine and Tao, Tao, they support everything. Tao includes all possibilities. So Tao has everything. So whatever you think, Divine supports you, in a way, like it's that's what you can bring to your reality. So when you think you need struggle, you create a life you struggle. So that's why learning about Tao Science is so important. You will see, actually, you can see scientifically how our heart works, how scientifically our hard work creates our lives. So if you really know the truth, you really know Divine Tao already has everything, and even more than everything you can even imagine, can even think about. All you need to do is connect. You don't need to struggle. Actually, the more you struggle, the more you push away Divine Tao. So this is quite very profound wisdom, and realize you are completely, ultimately, infinitely loved, protected, and supported. There's no need to struggle. There's no need to try hard. Just relax, actually. I remember a long time ago, and I was at this Dalai Lama organized the show of relics of Buddha, and it was the relics of Buddha was traveling around the world. It's come to my city, so I went to visit, to see Buddha's relics. It was many years ago, and it was so heart-touching. The relics of Buddha still contains all the Buddha's wisdom and love. And I remember many people, as soon as get into that room that stores Buddha's relics, people just start crying. Many people don't even know what's relics. They just went there out of curiosity, and they get into the room and start crying. And I feel the same way. And as soon as I get in there, the rest of the day I cannot leave that room. I just have to be there. And next day they have another day of exhibition, I just have to go back and to be with Buddha. So I asked Buddha, what is enlightenment? And one of the things Buddha was telling me, Buddha told me 4 things about getting enlightened. One of the things he told me actually is just relax, just relax. He said, enlightenment is not a serious business. He's so humorous. He said, enlightenment, just relax. Like Master Sha teaches Tao, follow the nature's way, just relax, follow the natural way. And, in Tao Science, just say, we are already infinitely provided, infinitely supported and loved. You just need to sit and connect with divine Tao and receive. Many people, that's actually, I think, whole humanity have this disease. We struggle, we think we need to work hard, we need to work, and we don't sit, just relax and receive from divine Tao. And I believe many diseases, actually all diseases, I think you can just relax and receive divine Tao. All the challenges and all the solutions, all the sicknesses, difficulties can be solved. So in the Tao Science, it also teaches you about what is a positive, what is positive heart power and negative heart power, what is positive soul and negative soul power, and what is the positive mind power and what is negative mind power, what is positive energy power and what is the positive energy power, what is positive matter and what is negative matter. You have to know this. If you don't know this, you could be working so hard and producing all the negative matters, energies, minds, and negative heart and negative soul for yourselves and for the world. You have to know this. And it was so amazing to see people, they work, everybody works hard. Nobody wants bad things for themselves, for others. But the thing is, people don't know what is good, what is bad. They know that they understand in their level, but which is not ultimate truth. Because we all controlled our thinking, our way of thinking, our way of feeling is controlled by our karma. So you think of something that is just a manifestation of your karma. It's not the ultimate truth. So you think of what is good, what is bad, which is not. And so you create more and more negative karma. Even though you think you're doing your best, trying to serve humanity and serve all souls. And so when you know the ultimate truth, you know the divine and Tao, both the mental level, on the scientific level, and then in the class, we're also going to have the experiences. And let you really stay with you. What is really the ultimate truth? You are completely, ultimately, infinitely loved. That is ultimate truth. Literally, you can really realize you don't need to work. You really don't need to work to get all the best things ever. Actually, the things you need to work for, I think it's actually not the real things. Because divine and Tao, the highest vibration, they just give it to you. It is not something to struggle for. And I realized all the best things that happened to me, it's all actually the time I'm completely not thinking about it. I was just completely in I don't know where I was even at. It just suddenly this amazing thoughts coming, and I just write it down, and that turned out to be the best, most thought that is most important for humanity. Or the paper just come out, I just wrote it down. It just flow out, effortlessly. All the best thing that comes to me, at least, is like effortlessly. That is my experience. And I truly, from a science, I truly understand that is the way. Even our soul healers, we heal people, we're not doing anything. Divine and the Tao do all the job. So really this life is about to know we are an experience, are completely loved, protected, and supported. And then allow Divine and the Tao flow through us. So when you do this, you have highest trust and highest beliefs in the highest wisdom, in the highest reality, beyond your comprehension. You don't even need to imagine it, because everything Divine and Tao is much beyond your imagination. It's beyond our imagination. There's so much Divine Tao wants to give to us. It's truly beyond our comprehension. When I was in China, I have shared, like literally overnight, there's thousands of people want to come to my seminars. And I never would think of that. And of course, it was, was actually got the Chinese government scared. And they thought I was trying, they don't, they were scared. It was like, it was scary for them. And so they forced my classmates, to cancel that seminar. But still that it was really showing me, there's certain things, literally, we just need to follow, just be ourselves, and just enjoy the Divine's love, Divine support and nourishment. Just enjoy every moment. All the things is going to be coming out effortlessly. And later on, like there's many people was organizing. And I thought about, maybe organize a research group, and then there's like many people was doing that for me. And even like a billionaire in China, he organized a seminar for me and organized a group of scientists to meet with me. And it was truly effortless. I did not do anything. It was beyond comprehension. I'm only talking this because I'm afraid you will not believe it, and I want to share this with you, and so that you know this is true and you can experience it. I'm not anything special. I'm not at all. There's so much more people. You are more special than me. Everyone is special for Divine and Tao. Everyone is prepared with gifts. Divine and Tao has prepared these gifts for each one of us. We can all experience this. So, there anybody has more questions about how to any other life situations you would like to have? So yeah, to develop trust and belief is to know that you are completely, infinitely loved and supported, and go deeper and deeper into that, because our mind and our karma and humanity karma, actually this is a huge humanity karma, is trying to stop you believe this. and he's trying to stop you like all the time, like literally like this moment I'm telling you this, and even myself sometimes, in telling this, the next moment I was worried about something. But sometimes there's certain things you have to do. Like in my own finance, I could not believe. And, there's certain things I was so not taking care of. And the sales from the internet to my company, it was not coming to my bank account. Yesterday, I suddenly realized, oh my God, I have no money. And I realized, and then I find out, I let my people to check why we don't have money. And it turns out the money we receive was not putting, our processing of something was stopped, and it did not send it to our account. So sometimes we have to take care of something. And I think it was a warning for me, like I'm just really not taking care of a lot of things. And so some things we have to be, but it wasn't what they were told us, and that is also I think for me, sometimes I was not completely present with certain life situations, for me, I can be more present with every little things, everything, and be aware of every little things, and give my full attention, full presence to every details. Sometimes I'm too passionate about certain things, I forget about the other things. And I think it's just like we have to be, there's nothing too small, nothing too big, and we need to be aware and present and give love to everyone, everything, every moment. So that is a lesson I learned. And so if there's anybody has other questions, ask your questions. This is solving your problems, solve any problems. Now let me think about any problem I have I need to be solved. I actually had some serious problem when I was into China. So when I was leaving Xi'an, and I realized I could not find my green card. So I literally, as my whole family was trying to look for my green card at home, and but I have to go. So I went to Beijing, and my family continued to look for my green card, but I cannot find. I contacted Master Peggy. She's such a genius with finding things. She actually saw my green card is with me in my bag. And actually was in China, there's some other seers said, my green card is in my bag. So I just need to look for it. And I looked several times, just turn over my bag several times. And I could not find it. I did a forgiveness practice and I couldn't find it. But, and it could be my own selfishness. It could be also heavenly arranged. Part of the reason before I go to China, I just had this heartfelt desire. I want to go to China. I want to visit all the sacred sites, which before I have no interest. I have no interest. I mean, I don't have much interest to visit those sites. And so a lot of those sacred sites I never been to. I was working so hard in my, research, so dedicated. Some of the most beautiful mountains, the Buddha's temples, I have never been to in China. So this time, after finish the Tao Science, I feel like, wow, I really want to do that. Also show my greatest gratitude because I can feel, all the Buddhas and saints that are with me. And but of course, part of me is also feel guilty, to go on this trip and to do this sightseeing with when other people was asking me to go back for some events. Of course, I'm going to say yes to the events, right? But then cannot find a green card, and no matter how hard I tried. So So I was able to go to all this, not all of them, I have to say, but at least some of the secret sites, and which is so amazing. It was really enriching me, and I was so grateful. My green card was lost, and I was able to do it. So, yeah, on my Facebook sharing, I'm going to tell you more about those the secret sites I'm going to see. It's really amazing. It is so amazing. So sometimes the challenge is means good things. Actually, challenge always means good things. So we just need to find out what that good thing is. So so we're getting very close to the end. Anybody else have any questions? So I have been wondering. Brienne, water or water? I'm sorry, I cannot read very clearly. I'm wondering if love is everything. If Da'ai and the source is love, how is their karma? Would karma not also be love? Yes, you're right. So the karma is our own action created. So our own action said, it could be your own soul said, oh, I want to experience this. If I do this, what I'm going to experience. So your karma just, you made your karma, you did something, you made other people feel sad. And so now the karma come back to you, you feel sad. So this is just experience. So now, through the karma, you're going to learn, okay, if I do this, I make other people sad, and then I'm going to feel sad. So now you learn the lesson, okay, from now on, I cannot do this anymore. If I want to feel joy, and if I want to bring joy, I should not do this. And I should do the opposite. So the karma is really, you could say it's love, because you learn it. You learn the lesson. So you will really learn the lesson so that you will not do it again. And so that you have that experience to share with others and tell them, wow, I did this, made me feel so bad, and it was so horrible, and don't do that. You should do this, that it can help to improve your life. So through your karma, you can serve other people by sharing your experience. So the karma could be the most empowering lesson, experience, life experience. So the karma is empowering. So don't be afraid of karma. Don't be afraid. Karma has come here. You did it to empower yourself. Because the whole universe is made of love, so you can never ever did anything wrong. Everything is to empower you. No matter how negative your karma is, as long as you find that lesson and use that lesson serve, that could become the most empowering thing. So love your karma. Don't be afraid of it. And love your challenges, love your difficulties. Find out what that lesson is. And then you could change it very quickly. So I'm so grateful for all your coming here to join with me, and I'm so grateful we have this time with you. And I saw another question: how can we, as an individual, transform and change our consciousness to be better servants, including the way we speak to ourselves and others, our thoughts, and more? Yeah, that to change our consciousness, I believe they still come back to know the wisdom. If you don't know the highest wisdom, to input yourself the highest wisdom, your consciousness cannot be changed. The highest wisdom is the soul, the soul's the information, content of the information. So give yourself the highest content information, highest soul message. And then your consciousness can be changed. So you can just tell yourself, I am loved. The whole universe is love. I'm loved, protected, and supported by the whole universe, by divine and Tao. Constantly tell yourself that. Because our karma is constantly going to tell us negative things, the otherwise. So we need to constantly tell ourselves positive, constantly tell ourselves, I'm loved, I'm loved, I'm loved. So chanting, inputting yourself the highest message could be one of the best way to transform your consciousness. And also to know, to understand the highest wisdom. The highest wisdom is the highest power. The highest power is highest love. The highest love is highest wisdom. So come to the Tao Science course. You have to come to the Tao Science course. Humanity and all souls has been waiting for millions of years for this course. Maybe much longer. Much, much longer. Maybe billions of years. It is billions of years. So don't delay any longer. And this is most urgent time. We all take this course and go deeper to learn the highest wisdom and to bring this highest wisdom to humanity and to all souls so that we can stop the suffering. We can stop the catastrophes and disasters, all sufferings. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for being with me today. And I'm looking forward to sharing more tomorrow with you. So tomorrow is going to be very, very exciting. Tomorrow is a Wednesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow is a Wednesday. So Wednesday, we're going to leak out some of the informations that have never ever has been leaked out before. So it's going to be very, very exciting. So don't miss it. And come tomorrow and also share more. Sharing is serving, as Master Sha teaches us, really true. It also helps you to confirm the most positive experience, most positive information to yourself, and then share and serve with others. So share and make comments and below. And if you haven't followed this show and follow us, and also share and make comments and like our shows. And thank you so much for your greatest presence and a great service. I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow. And also register for the class and tell a friend class. And don't delay it. And love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.